So things easily get forgotten. We all know this. Did you know they made a sixth Ice Age movie? Well, if you want, unless you're a fan of the franchise of Ice Age, I bet you even know they made a sixth movie. But yep, there's a sixth movie. Why is there a sixth movie? Nobody knows why. Probably so Disney could put more content on Disney Plus. But it is easily considered the worst movie in the franchise by many people. Some people will disagree, but yeah, a lot of people do agree that this is the absolute worst film in the franchise, and there is no denying the truth about Ice Age. So yeah, before this, Ice Age Crazy Course was considered the worst of the franchise. And people were like, if they made another Ice Age movie, could it even get worse than that movie? I didn't really hate Crazy Course, but I know tons of people online hated that movie and despised Crazy Course. Ice Age: The Adventures of Buck Wild basically just it's supposed to be the sixth film in the Ice Age franchise, but completely forgot that basically movies 4 and 5 existed. All the characters in that existed, and those movies existed, and of course, there's those scrapped. This movie just could become the forgettable movie in the franchise. I think, because Cruising Course kind of just got the hate for being the worst film in the franchise, and still, even to this day, a lot of people who have seen all the Ice Age movies have not seen this movie. So, Cruising Course, I think, is still gonna get the hate for the worst film in the franchise. For example, I watched a video about Cruising Course being the worst film in the franchise. I said, "What about Ice Age: Adventures of Buck Wild?" And said, "No, Cruising Course is still the worst in the franchise." Either they have not seen this movie, or say they really generally think that Cruising Course is worse than this movie. But in my opinion, I think this movie has the worst Ice Age movie. It has the worst animation of the series. Once again, this was made for Disney Plus, and also this movie is just forgettable. This is just a sort of movie, which is again hour 22 minutes long, and this movie just feels like it's just made just to there's nothing new. Remember Ice Age? It's on the remember Disney Plus, the quote unquote greatest streaming service of all time, even though there's nothing good on there. But again, Ice Age: Adventures of Buck Wild, I think it's another example why Disney Plus failed. This was just rushed out just to be put on Disney Plus. I think they put another year into this movie. This movie could have been decent. Heck, they could have released it into the theaters. But nope, they decided to just rush it out, not bring back any of the characters from the fourth and fifth movie, even though it's supposed to take place exactly after the fifth movie. Yes, people were, but yeah, in the beginning of the movie, they said this takes place exactly after the fifth movie. So this is supposed to be the fifth film in the Ice Age franchise, but they forgot about Scrat, and they forgot about the characters in those movies as well. I didn't hate Ice Age Crazy Course as much as other people. A lot of people do, but I kind of find that it exists. But this movie is just like, it's the worst film in the franchise, but people don't say it's the worst film. Like, people haven't seen this movie. But yeah, I think this is another movie that people just can forget because nobody watches stuff on Disney Plus to begin with. And this is just a pointless movie that nobody needed. And now making a 7th Ice Age movie. Yep, a 7th Ice Age movie. So this will probably be out there, and by the time 2026 and 2025 comes around, we'll get an Ice Age 7. And all Ice Age fans will be forced to watch this. Or maybe we'll all boycott Ice Age 7 and we'll never get an Ice Age 8 because Adventures of Buck Wild and Ice Age 7 was so bad that we didn't need to see those movies. But yeah, to me, Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild is the most forgettable film in the franchise, is the most unnecessary film in the franchise. People thought the fourth and fifth films were unnecessary, but it seems like Disney just threw a corpse out of the freezer and called it a day. So is it forgettable? Well, yes. It will be on the Forgotten movies as well. But yeah, did we really need a 5th Ice Age movie? No, we did not need a 5th Ice Age movie. And this will be a more sort of video because really, people are just confused about this because it's on Disney Plus. And Disney Plus is already dying. So unless they release this on DVD or Blu-ray or something, or put the photos on another streaming service, this movie is going to be dead and forgotten. Goodbye.